Thank you for tuning in to the Keeping It Real with KC podcast, a no judgment zone podcast that covers lifestyle, entertainment, news, and sports. Even though KC doesn't watch sports, but these are minor details. By the way, he reads tarot cards too. Yes, I really mean it. He reads tarot cards too. And now, the host you've tuned in for, KC Phoenix.
Thank you for tuning in again to the Keeping It Real with KC podcast. Of course, I am your host, KC Phoenix, and it is now time for your lucky numbers. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. For those who are new to this, I have a large vase with red balls in them mixed with crystals, and I pull 6 numbers out of the vase, and those are your lucky numbers. Now, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is for entertainment purposes only. However, if you happen to win anything using my lucky numbers, please give the show a shout out or bless the CashApp. KIRWKC. Here we go. The first number is 37. The second number is 56. There was already a number resonating with me before I pulled 37. I'll tell you what it is, and now 56 has confirmed that number for me. So I'm going to go over it at the end like I usually do. Just a heads up. The third number is 42. The fourth number is 40. The fifth number is 38. And the sixth number is 41. Okay, let me read these back to you. The first number is 37. The second number is 56. The third number is 42. The fourth number is 40. The fifth number is 38. And the sixth number is 41. In The first number that was resonating with me as I was pulling 37 was the number 1. That was resonating with me. And it is strange because when I was pulling the ball out the vase and I was looking at the number 7, I was thinking the number 1. I know it sounds weird, but that was starting to resonate with me. And then I saw it was 37. And of course, 3 plus 7 is 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. Well, then the second number came out, which confirmed it for me, which was 56. 5 plus 6 is 11, which is 1, 1. So, yeah, the number 1 is resonating with me, even though I did not pull it. If the number 1 is resonating with you, you may want to consider playing it or using it in whatever you want to apply the lucky numbers to. Because, as I said, the lucky numbers doesn't have to be applied to just playing Powerball or Mega Millions or whatever the lottery is. It can be applied to other things. But the number 1 is resonating with me. Another number that you may want to consider is 11, because the second number was 56, which 5 plus 6 is 11, and the fifth number was 38, which 3 plus 8 is 11. So if 11 is resonating with you, you may want to consider playing the number 11. Because if it's like, oh, well, KC, 1 isn't resonating with me, but 11 is resonating, well, then play the 11 if the 11 is resonating with you. I'm just telling you, 1 is resonating with me. So yeah, those are your lucky numbers for Tuesday, November the 16th. And as I always say, you don't have to use them on the day of. This is just what we pull for today. If you want to use these numbers on December the 25th, feel free to. We all have free will. All right. Thank you again for tuning in. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Until next time, be blessed.